This is Short Hammer. It is the 21st of January 2020, and I am looking at Dollar Tree DLTR on the daily chart. Now, today we had a nice pullback, and I do have to do some digging to see what the news is. But if there is no bad news on this, I do like the levels. It's pulled back into 89. This 89 42-ish area is an area where I have a supply demand line. So I will be looking for an entry with about a $1 stop. And my expectation would be, if we do see buyers step in, that we would push back through the 91 area and potentially higher. So I'm keeping an eye on Dollar Tree. And what I do look for is an intraday setup, right? So I don't just jump in because it's here at this level. What I want to see is something on the intraday chart that tells me that's a perfect entry. And for me, I use the power of pivots to get that entry. So I know it's at one of my supply demand lines. That's one. Then I need to go through and check the news to see what's the news saying on this. Would I prefer an option play or a share play? Then I go to BlackBox and I check for sweeps. And so it's a few steps that I would take on a play like Dollar Tree that may not be like, an Amazon and Nvidia, any of the FANG stocks or things like that. If you're in, they're going to move. So if you're at an area where there's demand, you're going to either break, or should I say, you're either going to take off to the upside a few dollars, or you're going to crack that demand. That demand will become supply and you're going to sell. Something like a Dollar Tree, you can get in and this thing can sort of play around a little bit. But for me, I'm going to look for an entry tomorrow with roughly a $1 stop and see if we can get a little bit of action out of this. And I'll probably be let's see, when is this earnings? March, no, end of February. I'm not going to be that patient. I'll probably be in maybe 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out on a in the money call if I can get one out to see sort of what the option chain looks like. And just with a $1 stop, see if we can't get a run back to the top of this, to the 91.45 area and potentially higher. But I will be checking the news to see what is the reason for this pullback. If it's a fundamental issue or if it's just purely a technical play. And we'll be looking for more upside here. If we open tomorrow and we're below this level, pardon me, that was my daughter banging on the office door. Story time. So I would definitely keep an eye on Dollar Tree. And what I would look for is off of this supply demand area here, on the intraday, I would look for bullish candle formations. Now, if we open and we're down here someplace, I would look for a back test of this previous area that was demand and see if it's become supply and see if we see more selling down to the next level. So we'll see how this shakes out, but I'll definitely be keeping an eye on Dollar Tree. And as of now, I am looking to get in long if I can see an intraday entry that makes sense as long as this level holds. So if you like this video, tap the like button. And to receive more content like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Power of Pivots, where you can receive content from me and also videos from Elisa as she shows you how she utilizes her Power of Pivots script and trading strategy. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.